Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to do a folder. Hopefully this is not gonna take too long. And so what I have in mind is using this scrapbooking paper. This is really pretty and I haven't been using that much. Mostly because this paper is only one side printed, and so there are not many projects that I have been making to use this one, but I'm gonna do it today. So I'm gonna use this page, and because, sorry, let me put that away before it gets messed up. I pre-cut this paper because this is thick, like this is a book paper, and what I love about this is that the words are in kind of light purple and regular black, and I thought the thickness was perfect for my project. I love it. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use this paper and I'm gonna cut kind of to cover this, but the folder is gonna be made of this paper. Now for making this I try to put this in a multiple 4, so I'm gonna do kind of a folded a folder with 2 slabs that are gonna be folded in the middle, okay? And so in order to do that, the center, like the body of the folder, has to be the double of the size of the 2 sides that are gonna fold, if it makes sense. So for instance, if you have a folder that you want to measure 10 centimeters, like in my case, the length of this part, the width of the folder, has to be 20, because it's gonna be 5 in one side, 10 in the body, another 5 in the other side. And so that's what I did. I do have a scoreboard, but it's kind of far away and I'm not gonna do it. I don't have much time today to record, and I really wanted to record this because I also need to send mail to my friends, and today is the only day that I can do it. So what I will do is, in this paper cutting, there is a centimeter measurement here, like each one of these squares is a centimeter. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my paper like I was gonna cut it, and I'm gonna use this tool that this is for sewing, I think, but my mother-in-law gave it to me. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to score my folder, and I'm gonna do the same with the other side. And again, 5 centimeters, because this one was measuring 20. I started to do this folder, and then as I was doing it, I stopped and thought, well, maybe I should record it, and that's what I'm doing. Because I'm not gonna be editing much. And where is my the bond is right here. So this one is gonna be folded like so, and then okay, so this one here and this one here. It's not quite what I was expecting, but it's okay. It's okay. If it's not perfect, it's also okay. It's not perfect in my case. We can adjust and we can change and we can do whatever we want to. There's no pressure, at least in my case. Oh my gosh, I hope that I'm not off camera. There you go. And so this side, it's a little bit bigger than this side. So what can we do is, I mean, we can do a lot of stuff, but we're gonna follow with the plan and see how it goes. I still want to do it as I was planning to do it. So we're gonna measure this also the same way, and I'm gonna cut right here because it's gonna be I mean, this part is gonna be a leftover, but I want to use this part for the inside pockets and stuff. So we can do this. Okay, let's measure in the back. And I think that this cutting machine is not gonna be enough. I will need to bring the other one. Happily, I have it close by. So what I'm gonna do is just take the two pieces of paper together, and instead of measuring, because I'm in such hurry, I'm just gonna use referential lines. And I don't think that you can see it. Maybe if I put the paper over here, you're gonna see it. So you see how the folder is this size. So what basically I'm gonna do is just cut over here, and this is gonna be the leftover, and this is what we are gonna use. Now, since the folder is already in the size we want, and I love that the interior of the folder is gonna be like this because it has you know, stuff. And I'm gonna start by, oh, I forgot, this has to be actually a little bit smaller than the folder, so we will have to cut it. Again, it does not have to be perfect, but okay, maybe a little bit more, maybe like that. It's gonna be enough. There you go. So this one is gonna be like that, and then I can tell them more or less here at this point I will need to fold it. I'm not gonna measure again, but I made a mark, and I'm gonna use that mark as a reference to get the piece of paper on the size that I want. There we go. So this should be, in theory, good enough to paste in that place. And it is, as you can see, it is a good size. It is great. Now, I love using this glue. You can, and I hope that you like this folder because it's super easy to do. Very low maintenance, I would say. There are not many materials that you need, only pretty paper and glue. And not lots of folds or anything, just a couple of things and you're all set. Alright, so we have the backing of the folder, which I love decorating also because sometimes, in my case, I keep the folders as they come. I don't do much more with them. Okay, so the next one is gonna be this one, and again we're gonna lose a little bit, so I'm gonna measure again with my finger because it's easier for me. There you go. And so we're gonna cut it. Looks like more or less like that. There you go. Let's see again if this fits, and it does. It does fit well, so we're gonna go ahead and paste this piece of paper in there, just layering it up like so. Okay, there you go. And then there's another piece of paper here, and then again we're gonna do the same thing. Now we're leaving this folder with a tiny bit of kind of room for breathing. There you go. Another piece of paper. This is obviously smaller than the other one because I made a mistake, but it's okay. So okay. And again, it fits great. I'm just gonna paste it I put a lot of glue in the corners because I hate when, you know, the corners lift. It's a shame because a lot of people do beautiful work, and then when we have or when we receive these things and are just lifting. Okay. And now you see the folder looks like this in the outside. We can also do the inside like this and use this part, and you know, but I like the outside to be like this. And what we're gonna do inside with the leftover paper, because this is left, I need only the size of the folder. So what I'm gonna do is make 3 pockets on inside. Let me see, I have more or less there, but it's gonna be again, I kind of see better when I cut this from the white part. You probably noticed because I have been turning it over and over again. And so if you see, this fits perfectly inside. It's just a little bit smaller than the inside, and I'm not gonna paste. Oh, it fits perfectly. It just fits so perfectly that we can use this as the backing, and we can put this maybe here to hold, you know, something, and we can use any other paper to put here a pocket. But instead, I'm gonna go with my original plan. I'm gonna do 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets. That's what we're gonna do. And maybe oh, you know what we can do? We can put this paper here, so we can put the stuff with clips. That might be something we can do. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, we need three pockets from here. Because this folder is not so tall, what I'm gonna do is probably just have about 3 centimeters in length for each one of the pockets. Well, 4, it would be 16. I don't think that this has 16 centimeters. So this is 10, maybe 14. No, I'm gonna make 3.5 centimeters. 3.5. The kind of the pockets are gonna overlap a little bit, but it's not a big deal. 3.5 centimeters again. 1, 2, and then we can do the third one here. 2, 3.5. There you go. 3 pockets. And these are still leftovers that we can use. Let's use all the paper, okay? Everything that we had out of this cut. We're gonna find a way to use it. So let's start over here. I need to have some sense of, okay, so we're gonna start over here with this one. Let's layer them up to see how they go, and then we can paste them. It is okay if they overlap a little bit. I think I love overlap pockets actually, but I think this is the best way to go. Okay, so I always, another thing, reason because I love these papers that have writing on it is that I can use the writing as reference. Like for example here, have everyone make a short is the line that I'm gonna follow to paste the second pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put glue on the sides, of course, and on the bottom of these, and then I'm gonna put these over here. I need to be this in the middle. So, okay. Okay, and now I will use this ruler as a reference, okay? Because if I don't use this as a reference, I'm gonna paste the pockets all over the place and I don't want to do it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, it should be like that. Okay, makes sense, right? Okay, so I again apply the glue. Okay, and we said that this is about the half, everyone, whatever. There you go. This is the reference and the ruler is there. This is likely. Okay, one more. This one is gonna go there. Okay. Okay, we have the ruler. Yes. And then this is the last one. Oh, I don't want to apply the glue too deep in. Okay. So where was this? Was it in Family Journal or a hat? Yeah, that one. So this has to be here. Okay, we're good now. Okay, so the 3 pockets were pasted in place, and now we said that we're gonna be using everything. How are we gonna do this? And I want to use everything, like literally everything. So the wider part is gonna hold maybe a card, a short card, small card. Like, let's put this as an example, okay? Like this one. Does this fit in here? Actually, it does, doesn't it? Oh, it does. This is perfect. So let's use this one like this. Let's use it like that. So to get it, just put one here, and we can put this one here, and no. There you go. Voila. There you go. This is one, and then this other one is gonna be we can put something inside here, like, but it's just too tight. So what I'm thinking is that maybe I'll put, like, if I fold this in 2. Oh, I know now. I know exactly what we're gonna do with this. Let me put this away. I'm gonna cut this up. And the white part is always easier for me to see. And I don't know if it's just me, everyone, or it's just me getting old. I don't know. But I don't know if the brown part is a good breathable part. But anyway, we're gonna cut just a tiny bit more. Okay. So how about that? Can you fold? Kind of. We need just one more. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put this one here, and what this is gonna do, let me show you. Oh yeah. am destroying stuff. So I have in my journal one of these clips. So these clips are made, you know, hiding clips. I think that you probably are used to this one. This is very common, and I actually copied this from the journal, from the junk journal community. So what I'm gonna do is just put this here. So when I send this to my friend, it's not gonna be exactly this clip, but I'm gonna send her 2 clips. You know, something like this, one here, and it's gonna be this small one. I'm gonna give myself some room, because sometimes when things are too close pasted together, like you move the clip that is here. So I'm gonna put this maybe here and this one over here, like so. And so when I get the other clip, I'm not gonna mess up with this one, because I make small clips. I usually do not make like the large ones, and so it's gonna be super easy. So I need this part to be open, but it's not actually, it's kind of a pocket but for clips. So we're gonna paste it in the 3 sides like we were making a regular pocket, but it's gonna be a clip pocket rather than an ephemera pocket, if it makes sense. Okay, this is not aligned, but it's okay. Okay, and then there is this one that's gonna be right here. Okay, now we have our folder that is very beautiful, and we can have, you know, the door over here, or we can just have one that we can go around or whatever. But I feel like it is not enough, decorated enough. Before we keep going though, let's go with the rule of I usually test my pockets. I don't let them dry all the way through. I try to check. See, this is the problem that I have. This went through. I need to apply glue in that specific small tiny place, but this one is perfect and this one is perfect. So the only one that had some sort of problem was the first one. Over here needs glue, but everything else is perfect. Okay, so let's put some more glue here, and it's my fault because I pull a little bit. It's just that the glue was using a space that should not be using. Okay, now we have our folder complete in the inside. Now something that always bothers to me is just like these things. Well, this is not too sharp. When it's super thick, the paper, and it's super sharp in the sides, it just makes me nervous. Anyway, so I think that for this one we're gonna need to use a belly band for this one. But let me decorate, and I was just looking at this washi tape in my tray over here, so let me use this, and I love this. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Don't ask me where I got it because I have no idea. I just had it and for years, and one day as I was I moved here to this house like 2 years ago, and I found this tape. I just found it, and I don't know where I got it. If somebody gave me this as a present or anything, I just don't know. But it's very likely that there are lots of shops that have this. But it's a rose gold stuff, and I love it. It's really pretty, and the texture is different too than other washi tapes. I don't know what it is, and I have lots of washi tapes here. Okay, so I still feel like it needs something. We can decorate with a lot of things, but I'm gonna go for the easy one. That's gonna be the black and white. And I have this book. Let me show you. This is one of the most gorgeous things that I ever had. Like, look at these flowers. I added some gold on them. I tea-dyed them, and then there is some gold on it. It's just so gorgeous. I use them to pack my orders, but and I refuse to sell them because there was a lady asking me to sell them. But I know for sure that somebody's gonna complain, because the cat is so thin, like the areas on the cats are so thin that even if you make them as stickers, in the process of shipping, something is gonna go wrong and somebody's gonna complain. I know that. So I rather not selling them, but I love them. Anyway, I digress. And I have these small white ones. See, the cat is so sharp and beautiful, and I think these two will do the trick. Let's try. I think we can do this one. Maybe we can do like have you seen the French patterns that they have one up and one down, and it's very, you know, dark and beautiful? I think that that's what I would do. I just need something super dark in the top, and I really don't know what that super dark is gonna be. Let's see. Black and white paper ephemera. So this is something that I printed and I cut, and I just have these beautiful cuts. I have these birds. And I also have flowers, but I just don't know where the flowers are. Oh, you know what? I remember now. I have stickers that are black and white. Let me grab them. I think that instead of using these flowers, we might better use those, because it's gonna create an easy pattern. Okay, so this one is my box with lots of stickers, printed, handmade ephemeral stuff. So this is black and white stickers. So what we can do, and look at this gorgeous butterfly. This is rice paper, but okay, this is not the moment to talk about it. We need to focus. And I love, because this is kind of stencil flowers in the paper. So what we can do is complement with black and white, kind of create a pattern with black and white florals, botanicals, and stuff like that, and it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna use the bamboo because the bamboo is too Japanese compared to this European kind of style. So let's just use more Western kind of. Something like this is gonna help. Something like this. This floral is actually perfect. And we can put another one here, another one here. So maybe we can just so we did this here. We should have put that in there, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. And then, oh, this one is very dark, and it's perfect. The darker the better. And we can put kind of, I wish I had these dark, really dark flowers. Where are they? And that's a problem to have, of having lots of stickers everywhere, and I really don't know where they are. Or we can put butterflies, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe just put a little bit more of these, like this, like that. Okay. I would say France meets American. It's something like that. The belly band is gonna help a little bit into the whole format of these. Anyway, and I think it's perfect now, because now we can put the stuff here, we can put the stuff here, and we can put the, let's put that clip on it, okay? I'm gonna make another different one for my friend, I'm sure, but it's gonna be fun to look at it. It's just so pretty. Look at these. So maybe something like this. Let's imagine it's not true, of course. I still will need to work on it and make the right clip, but let's imagine that this is the right clip. We put another one here, like that. And we can put the stuff here, like this label. Not only this label, I have many labels here. Well. And I can also attach them to the page, something like, if I wanted to, just make sure that they don't fall over. Now, if I put things that are tall enough, they were definitely not gonna fall. I don't like this, so maybe I need to find something taller. Well, actually it doesn't fall. Good deal. Okay, it doesn't fall. Great. And then we need to put the ephemera here, and then what I have in mind for that is just some small stickers like this and this and these florals, and just flowers, sunflowers. Of course flowers are gonna work out. In these labels, maybe they do fit perfectly. Okay, and we have another label over here, something like that. I need to still decide what I'm gonna send her, but overall I think that the folder, it worked out. I think it is what I was, it's better than what I was expecting. I think it was a good idea to put this stuff, well, from a great need, great ideas come, something like that is the phrase. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please consider following or subscribing. I'll see you next week. Bye.